For the past several days, rumors have been swirling around the NBA about LeBron James' future in Los Angeles. And there's a decent amount of people who do think there's a chance that LeBron James could be traded at some point before the trade deadline. And this is all coming in the aftermath of LeBron James making sure the coach he wanted to get fired got fired, the coach he wanted to get hired and JJ Redick got hired, and of course, forcing the Los Angeles Lakers to draft his son Bronny in the offseason, all so he could get publicity off the entire thing. And after a promising start through the first several games, it's been very downhill for the Lakers ever since then. And once again, they basically find themselves in the same exact situation they have been in the last several years, in the play-in tournament, barely making the playoffs. They're sitting there right now as the 8th seed in the Western Conference. You look at that point differential and you can see the worst point differential of any playoff team by a big margin. And a lot of that comes directly back on the play of LeBron James himself. When you look at his plus minus, when you look at the way the Lakers play when he's off the court versus on the court, it might make sense for the Lakers to try to get rid of him and get a haul back at this point in time. And now some news just came out a few hours ago that might point to that becoming more of a possibility. LeBron James steps away from the Lakers as Warriors' path to sensational trade emerges. And yeah, JJ Redick announced this just a couple hours ago, and a bit of a surprise move that, yeah, we know LeBron took a little bit of time off for this phantom injury that just suddenly happened after he was getting criticized for his poor play. Oh, I've been dealing with an undisclosed injury all of a sudden. Bullshit. I don't think too many people actually buy that. But this is what he had to say. James was not in attendance at the UCLA Health Training Center, with head coach JJ Redick informing reporters after practice that it was an excused absence. LeBron is not with the team right now. He's out for personal reasons, Redick says. As for when James might return, the first-year coach stopped short of guaranteeing he'll play in Friday's game versus Minnesota Timberwolves, adding the four-time MVP is currently taking some time. Now, that's not saying, well, he's taking time to rehab that foot injury. We want to make sure he's healthy before he gets back on the court. No, it's for personal reasons, taking time. All of this is happening as rumors are swirling around about a potential trade. A lot of people do think the Golden State Warriors may be a potential landing spot. They were interested in acquiring LeBron before the trade deadline last year. That didn't happen. But there are some things to consider, including the fact that anywhere LeBron James may or may not go, he wants Bronny to come with him. He wants to work out a way for that team to also take on Bronny James for this ridiculous bullshit PR stunt, because that is absolutely what this is. Sources close to the Lakers say if James asked the Lakers to trade him, they would work with him to find a deal that lands him where he'd rather be, but also brings back the kind of return that would jumpstart a rebuild. If James was traded, it's also believed Bronny James would have to be part of the deal. You're really hamstringing anybody that wants to make this potential trade, but I would not be surprised, because LeBron James for the Lakers this year, when he's been on the floor, statistically, from a plus-minus perspective, the Lakers have played worse when he's on the floor than when he's off the floor this year. They have a better rhythm when he's off the floor. It just is what it is. You can't watch it and tell me that hasn't been the case. But in his 7th year in Los Angeles, a time that's been fraught with disaster after disaster, disappointment after disappointment, other than the one Mickey Mouse bubble ring that they won, it looks like LeBron might be closer to his time in Los Angeles being over than we thought before the season started. What do you guys think about this? Let me know in the comments section below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.